Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for November the 30th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then after that, I'll pull one card for each sign, and then we'll look at those combined energies and figure out what that means for each individual reading for each sign. So, overall energy shows up as the Ace of Batons in reverse. So, this would be like the Ace of Wands in a traditional tarot. Ace of Wands in reverse. This talks about the idea of um, having some kind of idea or some kind of understanding about something that you don't really want to do, you don't really feel excited about doing or enthusiastic about doing. And the other way that it can come in is it can be that what you're doing is inspiring other people around you, even though you don't realize it. So we have two very different meanings that for me come off of this card, or at least are coming off of this card right now. So we're going to see how these meanings apply to each particular sign and which way it shows up for each of us. All right, so let's get started. We're going to begin with Aries as usual. All right, so Aries, basically the Page of Wands showing up here for you. What's going on? Yep. Okay. So, Aries, basically what's happening is there's somebody combined with this overall energy. What this is telling me is that there is somebody, excuse me, who is letting you know or reminding you that there's something that you need to accomplish or finish. And it's not something that, you're really all fired up about. It could be something that seems tedious or boring or unnecessary. Um, and so, yes, so getting some kind of message about the idea of um, that you should be or that you need to be doing something like this. All right. Next up, we're going to look at, I'm going to say, too, my favorite example of this is realizing, oh my gosh, I still need to do my taxes, or somebody reminding us of something like that in this case. So, something that, we're not thrilled about doing. Okay, next up is Taurus. Okay, so here we have the Tower showing up for Taurus, with the Ace of Wands and the overall. Boo, boo, doo, boo, 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 doo, boo. What is happening here? Taurus, I feel like there's something that we have been working on for a while, and we thought we were making some good progress with it. Turns out with that tower that suddenly and unexpectedly that progress is wiped out, or at least a lot of it is erased. And it leaves us feeling very tired and very much like not necessarily starting that kind of new project again. We may not be feeling like we have the energy to start over here. I think that this at first definitely takes our breath away. Of course, we all know that the story with the tower is that there is a happy ending at the end of things. It is just taking away things that are not stable, not secure, not sturdy, and allowing us to move forward into something that is better for us. So that's the long version of the story, although I don't know that we're going to have, the happy ending today. Right now, we're kind of in chapter one of the story. Okay. Let's look at Gemini. Okay, Gemini's Page of Coins showing up in reverse. All right, so Geminis, I feel like there's something going on where you're realizing that you don't have enough money or you don't have enough resources or you're not feeling good enough to do something that you feel pretty inspired about. And that sort of takes the wind out of your sails, kind of makes you look at everything around you that you could do with not very much energy because you can't do what you really want to do right now. Okay, let's look at Cancer. Guys, remember we have free will, so if we see something we don't like, we can change it. Cancer, Cancer. Cancers, I'm going to say that you have basically manifested for yourself a day to lay on the couch or relax in some way or another. You've basically manifested yourself some kind of way to not expend a whole lot of energy today. Okay, next up, we're going to look at Leo. Knight of Wands showing up with the Ace of Wands, both of them in reverse. Leos, I think that you've got a lot going on today, and it feels like you're just putting out fires all over the place, which doesn't give you a lot of energy left over to actually put into what you would like to focus on. Okay, next up, we're looking at Virgo. Sun card in reverse with the Ace of Wands also in reverse. Boop, buddy, boop, boop. Okay, here's the thing. You're not feeling very hot. You're not feeling like spending a whole lot of energy on anything. And you're not the only one. Somebody else is experiencing this at the same time as you. Could be a friend or a colleague, could be a family member, but yeah, you're not feeling so hot, and neither is somebody around you. Okay. And who is that? That's Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Libra. There is some kind of new beginning that I think you would like to start, or at least in the past you thought you would have liked to start, but you just don't have the energy to actually begin that right now today. Next up, we're looking at Scorpio. Scorpio, La Luna in reverse. Scorpio, it feels to me like there's something going on where somebody would really like an explanation about something, and you just don't have the energy to explain it to them. I don't know if it's too complicated or if you're thinking if I have to explain it to you, then what's the point? I'm not exactly sure how that's playing out here for us, but definitely there's something that we don't feel like really going into. We feel like we have better things to spend our energy and our time on. All right. Next up, we're going to be looking at Sagittarius. Two of coins going on here. Sagittarius, it just looks like you have a lot on your plate today. And I think that you're doing it all, but you are sort of going through the motions. You're not feeling especially fired up about any of it. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. Lamaro. Ba-ba-da-da. Capricorn. I think you've got somebody who would like to partner up with you in one way or another, either romantically, business-wise, friendship-wise, and you're just not feeling it. You're like, no, thank you. I just don't have it in me. Or if you're being nice, you might agree, but then you just really don't have it in you to do whatever this partnership would require. You're just not feeling like you want to put your energy and effort into a partnership right now. Okay? At least not this one. Now let's look at Aquarius. Let's see. Six of Cups coming up for you guys with the Ace of Wands in reverse in the overall. Aquarius, I do think that you're looking back at some old memories that were positive. They're nice memories. But um, while they give you a good feeling to have them, I think that you're not really expecting to be able to have to create similar good memories with the same person again. And so this is a little bit of a bittersweet memory that's showing up here. Okay, that's Aquarius. Next up, we're looking at Pisces. Okay, Pisces star card showing up for you. Boop a doo doo doo. Pisces, there is something where you really know what direction you want to take. You know what purpose you want to pursue, but you just don't have a whole lot of energy to actually do it. That's really interesting. Today is a really interesting day. I'm curious to see how it's all going to play out for everybody because this is a little different to have as an overall energy the Ace of Wands and have it to show up like that for everyone. Anyway, let me quit rambling. Guys, thank you so much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me. I do appreciate it. Please remember, you guys are my sponsors, so please put a thumbs up on this video, share it with someone you think may benefit from it, and of course, also put a comment down below. I always love to read you guys' feedback. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.